So,
I
should
know
I
who's
start?
played.
Yep,
Yes,
go ahead.
go
Fire it up,
for
boys.
it. Fire it up. Get out of my chat and let's fire up the game, friends.
Also, ban Vladimir, damn it.
Yeah, get that out of here. Also, ban Kazakhs and Azir. You've already got it. You know
And
what's up.
Rek'Sai, ban them all.
I'll ban them all. You get 4 bans because Stretch says so.
Alright.
Thus saith Stretch.
Says.
Alright, see you guys.
See you,
Peace.
dude.
That's it.
See ya.
Peace. Alright. We should start naming our own bands. Like, if you play this champion, you're not allowed to play in the next one.
Snap. Ban Alistar as well.
Yes!
Don't let Hoi 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 get it. And ban Brand. That's all he plays right now. Brand support and Alistar top. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, DCB, ban out your own guy. Ban out Hoi Hoi Hoi. Get him.
Force him to show us that fantastic Mundo he plays. He hasn't played it on stream yet, and it upsets me. He plays such a good Mundo. Show the world the
my
power.
goodness.
Like, his Mundo is my Zac tier. Like, he could be top 5 Mundos NA, but he doesn't do it. I don't know why. I'm confused.
I imagine playing Mundo is extremely boring.
Dude, play. I know you don't need to, Nate, but play Mundo anyway. Just do it. It's entertaining. It makes me happy.
You're gonna have to change your Twitch, by the way, Mini Stretch, because
Oh,
you're no
yeah.
longer Cosmic Gator.
You're no longer Cosmic Gator. You have to be twitch.tv/hoi hoi hoi hoi.
Yeah, man.
Change all your accounts on everything else because your League of Legends account got hacked. And by hacked, I mean you gave up your name and someone else snatched it up.
Maybe you can contact Riot Support and say, "Dear Riot Support, I was an idiot. Please
Also,
help."
Here's a paint drawing of your favorite champion, Irelia.
Here is a Nerf bat for you to take to Irelia. Maybe that's the secret to success. If you send Morello a Nerf bat every day for a year, he will do one favor for you.
Oh, wow, every day for a year?
Yeah, man.
That's extreme. I don't know if Morello has that many favors in him.
No, it's one favor for 365 Nerf bats.
Oh, that's a lot of Nerf bats.
And it'll probably come in the form of not nerfing your favorite champion.
It's like, please don't nerf Zac. Alright.
Please. You will survive.
He was not going to be nerfed anyway.
This
There
is
you
why
go.
Poppy hasn't been nerfed yet.
Good luck, friend. I remember when Morello released that statement, he was like, if Poppy is good, it's bad for the community. I was like, wow.
If Poppy is popular, we will change that.
Yeah.
It's like,
She will be nerfed. But right now, since she's so unpopular, she will just not be touched.
it's not worth the manpower.
Yeah.
That's when you know a champion is imbalanced. It's not. They recognize that she's OP. It's just that it's not worth the manpower to fix her.
Like, I've played too many games against Poppy. It's like she throws the ultimate down on her your ADC, and you're forced to watch her kill them.
Dude,
There's nothing you can do.
I am that 80 carry, and you're like, I need to run away from. Oh God, that dash is actually 700 miles.
Yeah.
And the wall stun is forever and a year.
And I'm like sitting there as the tank who's supposed to be peeling for you. Like, I can't help you.
Stretch, you know what the worst feeling is? I actually spell shielded the ult one time. You know what that interaction is?
Oh no!
She's invulnerable to everybody.
Wow. Okay, that's dumb. That's just retarded.
She is invulnerable to. You go. Well, I can't be. You know, like she's like, I don't know. I'm gonna make it so that only you can. No, actually, nobody can damage me. So, pro tip, boys: if you're playing Poppy and someone has a Banshee's Veil, just ult them. It's fine. You're invulnerable.
Intent saying his client broke, but he seems to be picking champions? Eh? I don't understand. You're picking your Yasuo when Yasuo gets locked in? He said, Onino Kid in the chat says, why is it that every Poppy I've seen also support? And then Tailzone says, because they do no damage. The most effective way I've seen Poppy played is because you have a 50% damage reduction passive, all the ADC are going for.
Yeah.
Because no one else can stop you.
Alright, let me actually read Poppy's ult. Let me actually take a look at. I agree with you. Ulting the person you're trying to assassinate is usually the correct decision. Um, and ulting the support all opens you up to the peel that the support provides.
Right.
And AD carry does not.
If you ult a Nami, you're gonna get bubbled and waved, and then slowed with Tycho's Blessing. That's just how it is.
Yeah. So yeah, this is why people would ult the support if they're playing Poppy. Poppy, if she ults somebody, only enhances her damage. It does not reduce damage to other champions or interfere with her abilities in any other way. So you ult the support because they do 0 damage, and it's not going to interfere with you killing the enemy AD carry or the enemy mage.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're doing is you're just saying, I'm not going to take any damage.
Pretty much, you're looking for the damage reduction there, and then ultimate support is good in a situation where the ADC is already fed. If your Vayne on the enemy team is 8 and 3, sure, ult their support. But if their Vayne on the enemy team is 5 and 5, anything less than even, then just ult them and knock them over.
Right. Oh my goodness, that is. And the thing with Poppy too is everything about her is dumb. But her passive is extra dumb.
Don't get me started on the passive. There's so many times on Zac where I face Poppy and I'm just like, I can kill you if you were any other champion, but I have to wait until you're a 10th health.
Dealt damage. Okay, so all physical and magic damage dealt to Poppy that exceeds 10% of her current health is reduced by 50%.
So play Olaf or get nothing done.
What the heck is that, dude? Not only is that not an intuitive thing to read, so nobody's going to be able to look at that and be like, that doesn't seem that OP. But if you actually look at that and deal with that, that's so dumb. Like, I complain about Graves getting a free 800 armor or 800 gold worth of stats, right? That is probably incalculable amount of gold.
Yeah, it's too good. It's way too good. It's
50%.
guaranteed 50%. They can build, penetration. They can build more damage. It doesn't matter. 50% is the number.
50%. I'm trying to think of how much armor you would need to have a 50% reduction.
That's a good question. 50% armor means that it's that number over. Hold on. Crap. There's a way that this works. It's the. How does it work? It's the bonus over. No.
Let me see if I can find the math. It is air stretch. I will shoot you. Is it 100 armor, Eric, at the science team? Comes in and says.
I think 100 is 50. Yes, 100 armor is 50%. There you go.
That's why we have the science team, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you, science team. So Poppy's passive is 100 armor and 100 MR that actually removes gold from the enemy champion too, because their penetration stats don't matter.
Poppy, why?
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Right? It's like, well, if you make the rest of her kit bad enough.
It's not bad though.
I know, like, what is it? Devastating blow hurts so much. It's like I got a sheen that one time, chunk.
Poppy is the dirty secret of League of Legends, man. Where like nobody actually wants to talk about her, but everyone accepts that she is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like no one says anything, but then like Poppy shows up at 35 minutes, and you're like, dang, that Poppy with the Trinity Force and Bork just smacked me for like 3 times and killed me. And
God forbid it's AP Poppy.
Yeah, and there's nothing anyone could say about it.
You're like, yeah, there were 5 of us. She showed up, killed somebody, and walked away. She said, yeah, I'm going to take him.
She's got the move quick of Teemo, the damage, ignoring of Kale, combined with the duration of, Tryndamere. And the AP one-shot scaling of a TF and shows up and just goes bam.
But we're going to say the tenacity of Irelia, just because she ignores everything.
Yeah, and just shows up and goes, bam, I'm done, see ya.
Poppy is to games what, it's like those old horror movies where like a group of people are walking through the woods or something and somebody just goes missing. That's what Poppy does. You're just hanging out with your group of friends in the woods and somebody vanishes. You're
Exactly.
like, what the hell was that?
5 people are stranded in the middle of the ocean, and one person just goes underwater.
And all you hear is a Demacia.
Yeah, it's like what jokes? I don't know any jokes. Gloop. What happened to Jimmy?
The only time Poppy's okay, guys, is when you're killing a team up player.
Pretty much.
Oh my goodness, man.
Adam Bomber 68 says, "Well, I guess I know who I'm playing next game."
I would not rush. The thing that controls Poppy from being popular is she is so hard to play, and she is so hard to lane with.
You need to get an early Sheen or you're done, because your mana costs are so high on Devastating Blow. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's her mana costs are pretty much prohibitive. It's just not fun to play her.
She needs to redesign. She needs to rework like Tarek and like so many other champions. Actually, not so many other champions, just a few. What? Mordekaiser, Tarek, Poppy. This is shortlist right now that I can think of. Urgot could probably use
a lot of champions just need quality of life buffs.
Urgot needs Urgot needs to be defined in general. I think of him as like as a ranged bruiser. Other people think of him as an AD carry, and honestly,
those people are wrong.
Yeah, ranged bruiser is just where he's at. You don't give a man a shield, a slow, and damage reduction. Yeah, and like armor and magic is on a swap into a team and call him an EDC.
Stretch. Do you watch a lot of LCS or pro play in general?
I have, just not this season. I've been really slagging.
I've been trying to figure it out. I understand. We're gonna talk about Lulu for a minute.
Okay.
And why the pros play her. I cannot for the life of me recall the last time I saw, except for Faker, somebody pick Lulu as a flex pick, give it to mid lane, and then actually win the game. I feel like every time I see Lulu, it should just be an Orianna.
There's so many times, and Lulu is the control pick where you're like, hey, I want to protect my hyperscaling ADC, give them the shield, give them the health, and let them carry the game, because the auto attack per hit damage that they get from the health picks buff is really nice. But honestly, like you said, yeah, Orianna is going to be the better pick, because you can just go, hey, Shockwave, do a huge amount of AoE damage, then give them the shield.
Like, yeah, I only bring this up because I've been trying to figure it out. I've actually been going through and hunting through VODs, watching pro games where people are like, I'm going to pick Lulu, and I understand in the pick ban phase, Lulu is fantastic simply because there is a little bit of ambiguity. She can go into any lane. She can be played in the top lane. She can be played in the mid lane. She can be played in the support role. But I cannot think to myself, every time I watch the pros, I'm like, man, that Lulu play was amazing, except for Faker.
Right.
And that's because Faker's Faker. Like,
Faker
that is the outlaw.
He is the ultimate. Alright, you don't get any better than that.
I don't know. So, chat, if you have any ideas for why pros keep playing Lulu, even though it's not winning games, let me know.
Yeah. It's a strange situation there. Like, there was a time when Dyrus kept picking Lulu top, and every time I watched the LCS, I was like, Dyrus, just pick Renekton and Rumble. That's all I need you to do, buddy. That is the textbook of TSM. Just pick those two champs, and you will win games.
I'm not saying I know better. I feel like every time I see it, what I see when I see someone pick Lulu is they tried to be smarter than they had to be. Right. Just go for the power pick. You don't need to be like, well, where's this Lulu going? They're going to say, I don't care. If it's not support, I don't care.
Right.
We're going to pick that Rumble. We're going to pick that Renekton. Like,
they're going to pick that. Well, these days it's going to be, we're going to pick that Gnar. Gnar is the most contested probably pick in the entire league right now.
Yep. Looks like we might have a bit of a cheeky invade coming in here, by the way.
I love cheeky invades.
They're pretty excellent.
Cheeks are my middle name.
Well, yes, Stretch cheeky Plat 3, Plat 4,
I guess Plat 4 is
Plat
my
4
last name.
scrub.
Oh my goodness. Dark Crimson Blade forced to flash out and then actually takes Rocket Jump to get the extra distance there. Not sure if Rocket Jump and Flash were needed to be used there. One or the other would be fine. It looks like DCB actually froze up there and panicked, making sure that he does want to get that get the damage done. In the chat, it looks like the Souse links a picture. Says probably because of the terrifying factor, and links a picture of what is it, like Sweet Tooth Lulu or whatever the skin's called. What is up with those? Something about those hands. That hand right there that's holding the cupcake is like really super big and menacing.
I have an idea. Take
What's up?
you know Scion's little hands.
Oh yeah.
Just give him Lulu's little hands, and he'd be 10 times more terrifying.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the
Because
fingernails.
as it is, it's a joke. With Lulu's little hands, it'd actually be hilarious.
It's the fingernails. It's like her palms are much larger than you'd expect them to be.
I just realized it's AP Cow top lane. I should have realized that when it was
Oh no.
hoi 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 hoi. It's Konomo Oriana. These champions went nowhere near what I thought they were.
Yeah.
I really should have paid more attention. Oriana support. What do we think about it?
I mean, it
we
can
spent
work. You've got to get the harass down, and you've got to be on point with these shield usages. And honestly, her auto attacks are some of the most effective in the game. If she can get the auto attacks down, she's going to be golden. Top
hit
lane,
him.
oh my goodness, you've got to
Hit
hit
him.
him back, bud. You've got to really trade him back there, otherwise you're going to get pushed out.
I love that Inton went Flask. That's going to help him because he's showing he's not afraid to hit back. He's actually forced hoi 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 to actually burn all of his regular pots. So Inton's showing some resilience, showing some tenacity, and actually trading as aggressively as he can on the top lane.
Ooh, Bubble lands on the bottom side of the map. Boomrocker goes in with a couple auto attacks there, and then Konomo gets taken load. If it were me, I would have flashed forward, but, you know, Boomrocker does not have flash anymore, so therefore he cannot do that.
Yeah, good call, Stretch. Good call.
I'm
Very
so
observant.
Yeah.
So I really feel like the Konomo is going to have a really rough time in the spot lane. Nami should be able to just tear up this Oriana support, dude. That shield is going to be so hard to land effectively, and the additional sustain is just going to be so good. Unfortunately, Oriana shield doesn't provide the additional AD you get out of a Janna support,
Right.
so it's actually not as strong.
It isn't. But good auto attacks coming out of Konomo there. Really needs to make sure that he gets as many of those down as possible because it stacks up on a target, you know, with consecutive hits there. Mid lane, Noobsy shows up against Tan and Kinslayer. Tornado comes out to save his life, gets the knock-up down on Noobsy, and make sure he can walk away effectively without burning any flash. Now he's going to have to be forced to base here, and he really needs to run back to lane to make sure that he can make it back in time. No! Tannen gets greedy. Top lane, hoi 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 hoi, goes in with a single auto attack onto Inten there, and this Annie is landing down a huge amount of damage on the beef. The beef is getting char grilled actively, and he needs to be careful here because he's out of pots. Honestly, he's out of Capri Sun drinks, and Annie's still sitting pretty on a little bit of mana, some HP, and one more cookie. So Tannen in the mid lane gets a little bit of Ignite Down flash forward from Evelyn. Noobsy picking up that kill in the mid lane. First blood on Evelyn's going to be fantastic. That on-hit effect on the, what is it, like Ravaging Strike or whatever she uses now?
Yeah, it's the E. I don't know. Yeah, Evelyn showing up. Is this that young
Ravage.
Jungle Fiora? Oh my god, we did a terrible job. We got busy talking about all these other cool game designs. So this Jungle Fiora, blue team, looking at blue team, they don't have a front line. They have a wombo combo if I've ever seen one.
There's going to be so many people dashing around the other place. You know, Tannen's going to leave the ground, Fiora's going to leave the ground. The enemy's going to leave the ground with Nami Bubble, you know, if it lands. So everyone's just going to be in the air, slashing around anime style. Someone's going to, you know, put their sword in their sheath, and then, you know, an explosion's going to happen, and someone might die.
Maybe. Someone might use their Beyblades. I don't know. Konomo going crazy on this. Actually forcing... Hey, man. You know it's all
good,
about the Beyblade, dude.
good ricochet comes out off of Dark Grim's blade, straight into a Konomo. Tannen actually walks into turret range, takes a tower charge for his troubles there, and then Crazy Phil takes a little bit of additional damage. Boomrocker now paying attention and gets lucky because all the bits is not in range for that explosive shot. What is the name of that now? Is it still explosive shot?
I think so. Let's take a
It's
look.
explosive charge.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
I don't know. This bot lane. Everything in this game is just boggling in my mind from the red team. Tristana is up 10 CS on, despite the fact that there is a Nami and the lane bully that is MF from the blue team. That should not be happening. I have no idea. There was no jungle intervention. Just good, solid play coming out from red team.
Right.
This mid lane matchup, kind of what I would expect. Really good control by Crazy Phil, kind of just zoning Tannen out. Tannen not quite able to match up with that enhanced auto attack damage that Crazy Phil does with his W. And of course, Hoi 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 just headbutting everyone, farming like garbage.
Yeah, he's not doing too good here, and that's going to be his downfall because played against the Alistar top lane, he really banks on the early harass and the early kill. If he doesn't get it, he just kind of gets out farmed, dives on the turret, Ignite goes down there, Tannen actually misses the Tibbers, and he will burn down. That is exactly what Hoi 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 is looking for here, and with that, this is where you'll start to see him make his comeback. You cannot allow the early kill there at bottom lane. Noobsy goes in for the kill on Boomrocker, gets exhausted out, and is forced to turn back to the river. Mid lane, Tannen throws out the wind wall there. Crazy Phil walks around and nonchalantly and throws out a little bit of auto attack on the farm there. Not really any action to go in there. Just directed camera just said, "Hey, take a look at this thing."
You know, sometimes directed camera has a mind of its own, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, most of the time it does.
Yeah.
Freaking.
All right, here we go. A little bit of an invasion action happening from Savage Wolf. Doesn't have ulti. DCB is looking for the kill onto Savage Wolf here. He gets the ignite down, or gets the smite down, I'm sorry, and walks away. He's got a heavy hand smite. Ooh. Just gets an auto attack kill from Dark Crimson Blade. Easy pickup coming out from Tristana here, and I mean, I don't know about that invade. If you had, Poacher Smite, sure, go for it. You'd walk away at 400 movement speed or whatever that buff is. But with a Stalker's Blade, that's not what you're looking to do, especially on Fiora. Especially pre-6.
Dude, blue team, we didn't talk about these team comps because we were busy raging about Annie. Blue team's in trouble. Or not Annie, Poppy.
Yeah.
Freaking Poppy. I could probably spend all day talking about Poppy and how much I hate her and Nausus.
Yeah. Alright, so Tristana jumps in. Dark Crimson Blade leads a good buster shot down. All the bits will go down, which will reset the jump from Tristana. Tannen throws out the tornado at an awkward angle and just misses it completely. DCB jumps in, picks up the kill, uses heal to flash out, jumps over the wall, gets away from Savage Wolf. Savage Wolf forced to walk around there. Boomrocker looking for the kill on Economo, wrong with Savage Wolf, but I don't know if they're going to be able to pick it up. No, Economo flashes forward underneath the safety of the turret, and will get away. No! Savage Wolf goes in with his ultimate, now picks up the kill with his blade wall, pulls back in with the ultimate from Orianna. Top lane, Hoi 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 is starting the snowball. No, dear God, I'm tired of seeing it. Please, Hoi 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 Hoi.
Farm. Last hit.
No, he won't farm. He won't last hit. He'll keep headbutting and pulverizing until he gets more and more kills with his speed.
Oh my God! So we also didn't notice that Economo has clarity. Actually, popped it to activate his shockwave and kill Fiora there. Huh. The only time clarity will be good
is when it gives you enough mana to kill somebody.
Yeah. After you let your AD carry die, you then activate it to get a flashy kill.
Yeah, very, very good. But crazy mid lane, Crazy Phil and Noobsy looking for the kill on Tannen and can't quite pick it up.
Yeah, so in that bot lane, DCB getting so much use out of that blue buff in that 3v3. If he had not gotten that blue buff from killing Fiora, he would not have had enough mana for that second jump reset. He would have died probably significantly sooner. Hoi 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 going for that headbutt pulve combo again. Just stop it, man.
He's got a farm lead. He's got a farm lead based off kills. It's not because he's farmed well. It's a farm lead based off kills. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I agree. I 100% agree. Evelyn is trying. This is pretty much what I would do, dude. So every time that shockwave's off cooldown, or MF's never going to be able to dash away. She's going to have to rely completely on that flash. Actually, MF ult comes in, snipes
Okay,
a Konomo really low.
Good bullet time here. Wave comes down to Dirk comes to Blade, but honestly, Boomrocker and all the bits gets a little bit squeamish. Savage Wolf shows up here looking for the double dash in. Blade Waltz is not quite up yet. It's got about 15 more seconds on it. Unfortunately, Red Team is going to be able to get away from this completely, where, honestly, if Savage Wolf had that ulti, easy double kill.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. They're just really... Man, they don't have exhaust. How do you not have exhaust against Fiora Yasuo on your team?
I don't know, man. It's the clarity. It's a clarity need. Tan in the mid lane gets a double kill picked up. Honestly, Red Team, this is an easy dragon take. If you bobble the aggro between you two, you can take it easy. You won't do it, though. I know. I've watched the stream a lot.
Jimmy, what do you mean by we should have a point system? Explain to me what you mean by it.
If we had LowElo Classy Cash, boom.
Oh my goodness! So long as we can take.
Have you watched any of the other streams where like they've got like raids and stuff that happen? I don't know.
That's true.
Streams with all sorts of shenanigans going on in the chat where people can interact and do cool things. I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
You need like bots and stuff. I don't know. It's oh my goodness. The Tibbers comes out the instant all out of hoy 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 hoy. Flashes get traded and you cannot peel the cow, man.
Too much damage reduction, too much damage in general. He lays down the left there, and he's at 73 farm. He has not been farming well. He's not been farming well. He's not good. Stop him. Kill him.
Hashtag Cosmic Gator Mechanics.
Oh my goodness. He just lays down Help of Polarize. That's it. And builds AP. It's not hard to do. Ooh, good shockwave goes down from Makotomo, but unfortunately, you know, Darkroom's Blade's a little bit too low to really make anything happen. Explosive Charge comes out onto Boomrocker, but no, not enough follow-up to really make anything happen.
I really like the new Explosive Charge. You could actually give it to towers. I think that's the first offensive ability you can apply to towers. Everything else has been like an enhanced auto or something, right?
Yes, pretty much.
And it's Janna and Tristana now. Tana goes deep right there, actually, and finds Evelyn when he does it. Not a good thing.
Oh my goodness. Ahoy, hoy, hoy, hoy goes in on Inten, chunking him down for about a fourth of his HP. It does take a little bit of damage on the back end. Oh, look at it! I hate it! Why?
All the bits, of course.
Cooldown reduction and a lot of headball pulverizing. Bottom side of the map, Boomrocker lays down the ulti there, but gets taken out by Dark Crimson Blade. All these gunshots are making me want to play the new Borderlands, and in fact, I'm going to purchase it right now on stream.
Oh, yeah. Guys, watch the stream right now. Stretch might show his credit card by accident.
Nope, it is made so that we'll just go directly to the LowElo stream, the League of Legends stream, and not my client or the rest of my screen.
Oh my goodness, you're so good, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You're so good.
Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
Let me know how that is, actually. I'm tempted to buy it.
Dude, you should.
Play it for a little bit, let me know. I enjoyed the first one and the second one. I just haven't... I was a little short on cash for a while, so I didn't buy it when it came out.
You know what? I have spent so much money today now that I think about it, and I'm hesitating buying it, but I've already clicked the checkmark and purchased because I've ordered a new 3DS and as well as the new Monster Hunter, but you know what? It's whatever. I bought it.
You know,
bottom line is I bought it.
Well, yeah. I'm going to probably wait a week or so to get it if I'm going to get it, because I had to buy a new phone today.
Ooh, what happened to your old phone?
I got the old SIM card not found on my iPhone, and considering iPhones don't have a SIM card, that's not a good thing.
You know what? iOS, great, fantastic programming happening here.
And that's why I got a Samsung Galaxy S5.
Oh, snap, nice. I've actually got a Samsung Galaxy Nexus from like 2011. Actually,
nice.
2010.
I mean,
it's lasting me fit an amazing amount of time. I just show up to Verizon, I'm like, hey, I want service, and they're like, okay. And I'm like, good.
I mean, yeah, my iPhone was 4 years old, I think.
Dude,
I think I had the first generation iPhone.
We're fantastic at keeping our phones. Bottom side of the map, though, Noobsy goes in. Tannin Kinslayer actually gets the ulti down on the crazy field, looking for the kill. We'll pick it up with a dash forward there, getting down by the red team. All the baits kiting back towards his turret will go down to with the triple kill on the Noobsy. That hate spike doing so much work there.
Yeah. I'm actually a little surprised with we're seeing the Juggernaut enchant out of Evelyn. Is Tank Evelyn the way you go now?
I don't know, because on hit effects are applied by Ravage, so I feel like you would go purple enchant with the auto attack speed.
Right. Or maybe not. I don't know. Evelyn, oh yeah, we do see the Bilgewater picked up. Okay, maybe it's just you want to go. I don't. That's really strange.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put it. Maybe she just feels confident that her team has enough tanky stats between that hoi or enough damage with Crazy Phil, how far ahead Tristana is and how far ahead hoi is.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe that's really awkward itemization. That's all I can say, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think the tank stats are needed at this point. Mid lane, a little bit of Hatred going down on Crazy Phil. One head Pulverize takes Inten down to half health, and this is the dreaded location in the game where that Alistar top lane starts to chunk very, very well. He does have the Rite of Ages, so he's got a little bit of more health to help him in that endeavor, but now it's at the point where Cosmic Gator / hoi / Nate / Mini Stretch looks to get these kills with the roam potential coming out of Alistar. Able to kind of just show up behind turrets, headbutt pulverize someone away from the safety range, and get kills. Alright, so mid lane, there he goes! Hoi, showing up in the mid lane, just picks off Yasuo nice and easy. Pops down the ultimate and says, "What's up?" You know,
yeah, he pulled a Poppy there, man. Like, that's what Poppy does.
Poppy
shows up,
shenanigans.
kills someone, and then that's gonna be called a Poppy, man. You show up, you murder someone, and no one can do anything about it.
Oh my goodness, good DCB Buster Shot coming out onto Boomrocker there underneath the turret, uses his rocket jump to get in range and then back out of the turret. The red side looking like they're gonna push this game close pretty quick. It's 3-20. 10k only at 18 minutes. I don't really see blue team catching back up in this unless they make a lot of chain picks. They need like 8 chain picks to make this work.
Yeah, and even if you do get all those picks, you're running into the problem where you're against a Kassadin that hasn't been harassed at all. He's finally got his, like, I don't know. There's just, oh my god. Savage Wolf is full damage and he cannot duel this Evelyn. Yeah, DCB is going to show up and fight. It's just, there's so many hyperscaling champions on the red team, and they're so far ahead. Like, 20 minutes, they're 11k ahead. This is just absurd.
Really is. Crazy Phil shows him in the fight looking for the kill on Inten. Knockup actually procs Tannen's ultimate here, and the forces Kassadin to flash back out. Red buff will pick up the kill along with a little bit of ignite action, so the double burn is what knocks him over. Pings go down on the dragon saying, hey, there's a minute and 10 left before that thing spawns. We better know when it comes up, otherwise we're going to be at a disadvantage. But you know what? Oriana's already got a buff stack on her from Dragon, so that means that red team is ahead in Dragon takes. All the bets going to clear out that ward. Maintaining vision pressure, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I really don't see a way for blue team to come back. They're showing signs of life. They're fighting fights they need to, but as this game goes on, it's going to get harder and harder. Not even from gold, just from raw champion. You know how champions develop in the game, power spikes and all that. Tristana and Kassadin aren't even. They're in their probably weakest phase of the game right now. They're compensating with gold, but given time, it's going to be, oh my goodness, Inten gets caught shopping. Never shop in the open.
Dark Crimson Blade catches Inten with his pants down and picks up 300 gold for it. So. And now Noobsy looking to pick up this blue buff. Honestly, red side is much more in position to pick up this dragon in 5 seconds than blue side is. They're all on the top side of the map. Pings are going down from red side. Hey, we want to get this dragon. Blue side's nowhere near us right now, and because of that, it's going to be an easy take here. And it looks like, you know, all the bits is not even going to approach this area.
Yeah, I don't blame him for not even getting near that.
Yeah.
When you don't have any vision on the map, it's scary, dude. Especially against a Kassadin and a cow.
Yeah, very, very scary. The AP cow is strong. It looks like he's looking for the Blitzbane for his second item here. Oh my god, it's over the wall. It does not have vision. And he's looking for a possible assassination attempt. Mid lane, Crazy Phil gets taken low. Bullet time comes out from Boomrocker, but he actually gets taken down nice and easy from Noobsy. These on-hit effects from this Evelyn Ravage are doing work. Ultimate comes out from all the bits, still gets pulled in by the Oriana ulti and gets taken down, and now Tannen's stuck in the fight as well.
It's double on him.
Easy pick up on kills
him,
for Red Team. Hoi Hoi Hoito is in the mix, which will keep everyone's health nice and high with its HP. Dark Crimson Blade is looking to get this bottom lane inhibitor taken out, and because of that, Annie is really not in a position to take him out. He's got the Rod of Ages, but honestly, Tristana with an IE is a very, very real threat. You gotta be careful as to where you go. Tristana chooses to go to mid lane and take out the mid lane inhibitor instead, and will rotate back to the bottom lane with his team. 21 minutes, 2 turrets down is going to be a huge hurdle to overcome. I don't know if they can actually do it here.
I don't think there's anything that can be done here. I'll be 100% honest with you. This game is pretty much over. Red Team needs to just back right now, make sure they don't give up an inhibitor tower. They're not going to be able to end the game in this early. But that is, if they can stop Fiora's split push, which there are people that are going to make it back in time, they'll be fine. They can go do a Baron at this point. Tristana's fed. Oh my goodness. Hoi, 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 hoi. He just over the wall headbutt from the darkness. Tana might actually be in trouble too. Does get the two-man ult.
Yep, gets the ulti here, and does actually get a little bit of damage. On top of the map, his other glass keeps Crazy Phil from taking almost any Savage Wolf damage from that Blade Waltz and just nukes her down after the fact. Red Team's in a fantastic. Oh dear God!
You know what's even worse about this matchup is you have a giant cow beating the crap out of a child.
Yeah.
Someone call child services, man. This is brutal.
And animal control. Get them in the multi-person phone call there. Get a group phone call going on.
Someone find Annie's parents and get them under control.
Yes, this is Mr. Dr. Tivers. This is Dr. Tivers. How can I help you? Yes, your daughter has been raped by a cow? Oh. Well, let me get the police. Vi is not in this game. Oh.
What about Caitlyn? No, she's not here either.
Yeah. Who's in the game? Nami, a fish? How's a fish gonna help me? I'm a bear. I hunt fish. I'm looking for salmon actively right now on my cell phone in the river.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I'll be right there. That fish sounds delicious.
Give me the salmon. We want the salmon. Alright, so Red Team picking up the dragon right here, or the Baron right here. Easy pickup is there's no vision control coming out of blue side. They do have a little bit of ward coverage in that Dibble brush, but it's not going to be enough to actually see the pit. Crazy Phil jumping over the wall with that Rift Walk. You know, you can't milk those, says Alistar on the back end of the fight. Tippers comes down, Stemming Casting in place. They actually get a little bit of AoE damage down before Nami actually gets taken out of the fight. Crazy Phil jumps to the wall, a little bit drunk, stunned under the turret means he's going to take a little bit of laser damage. Zonia's Hourglass comes out to keep him down. Just, you know, making sure that he doesn't take a little or any more additional damage there. And now Red Team is in this mid lane turret. Honestly, they need to just go up top lane. Knock this turret down like Dark Crimson Blade is doing and just siege up this top lane inhibitor.
Just get the triple in him down. There's actually no way to prevent the triple or the double super minions at the 25-minute mark. If you get that down, it's game over. Yeah. It's too hard to break the Nexus towers this early, but if you get the double super minions, it's over.
It really is. That's the pressure that you're looking for. 2 lanes. Honestly, the thing that makes it really worth is the fact that the super minions buff themselves, so it's really hard to take them out as the blue team. Evelyn ulti goes down for the shield. Boomrocker gets smited as well, just looking to get taken out. Noobsy does pick up the kill. Tannen cannot get a last breath down, but they do pick up the kill onto... Actually, no. Noobsy walks away. What am I even talking about? I must be drunk. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, how much have you had, man?
I don't know. I've got no clue. I filled up a cup, and I drank it.
Nice. Well, there is one structure left for the blue team, man. Not a good
Wow.
thing.
Orielty gets completely wasted there on nobody. Tippers comes out on nobody. Everyone's more drunk than I am. Crazy Phil picks up an easy kill along with Akonamo onto Annie as she walks off into the forest by herself, getting completely destroyed by, the Wicked Witch who says, eat this candy. Get fattened
Big
up
bad
and all.
wolf that is Cassidon.
Yeah. The witch says, eat this candy, get nice and fat, and I'll toss it in the oven.
Sounds delicious. Alright, so they need Fred. I don't know why Crazy Phil hasn't gone back yet. They needed to shop as soon as they got the triple inhibitor. They need to reset their health, show up, and then just pretty much tower dive this one Nexus tower, right?
Yeah, I mean, they only need... My rule on Nexus turrets is, have one inhibitor per, Nexus turret. One inhibitor ensures that you have one super minion walking forward and then getting to the turret so it can take out a huge amount of damage. And then two inhibitors means you do the same thing for two turrets. So if they can get just one wave pushing in, they'll be in position to get this turret down. Honestly, they've got two super minions in the bottom side of the map. Savage Wolf is doing his best to clear out this wave, but, this Hydra can only do so much work. And these super minions say, you know what, Scrub? We're going to almost knock you over.
I don't know. This game's over, man.
It really is pretty much. Dark Crimson Blade just barely dodging the tornado from Tan and Kinslayer, and it looks like Blue Team's going to do their best to clear out this mana wave, but Red Side has already once again picked up that bottom lane inhibitor. They're going to go ahead and have all three inhibitors down, which means double super minions will start pushing down these waves, buffing themselves. Hoi, 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 hoi. Get so much damage down onto all the bits, and Noobsy is looking for an in on this turret. Red Team just pushing forward with all their might. Tan and Kinslayer doing as much as he can to clear this minion wave, but it's going to be too late as the huge minion waves push forward here. Explosive charge gets laid down on the turret. He will get taken out. I heard a blade of Loss come out from Savage Wolf too late though. Knockup happens onto Hoi 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 Hoi, but it's going to be too late as well as the Nexus gets exploded there. Looks like Red Team's going to pick up the win there with just some fantastic rotational play, a lot of pressure coming out of Hoi 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 Hoi, and a huge amount of snowball potential coming out of both Evelyn and Dark Crimson Blade in the bottom and jungle
Yes. I mean, good game, guys. For sure. When you have two lane bullies win their lanes, and then two hyper scaling champions win their lanes, and then one lane bully win their lanes, you're in a really golden situation. All you have to do is group and team fight. That was brutal. That was a pop for sure.